there's also one thing that's really been bugging me is this like whole engineer character that they've been kind of alluding to. Because like there was a scene when Monica and what's his name? Randall Park, or his name's Jimmy Woo or something in the show.
Yeah.
And they go, and she's like, Monica's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see my engineer friend, and I'm like, oh my god, who the fuck is this person?
Yeah.
They've also teased outside of the show that there's gonna be like this Luke Skywalker level cameo or thing.
Yeah.
In like the show, like this really big cameo.
Yeah.
In this show, and like, so I think I just might have ruined something. You're watching something later, but
doesn't matter.
That's okay. Yeah, there's this big cameo, in the show, and it's going to be massive, and it hasn't happened, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the engineer person.
Yeah.
And I'm half convinced that it's either, well, half of me is like it's Reed Richards, Fantastic Four, because they just announced it.
Yeah.
And if it is, I want it to be John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, because like that's been rumored for a long time that they would be really good together.
Yeah.
But there's also a rumor the other day that Jennifer Lawrence actually got cast as Sue Storm, but digress. But like, yeah, either him or I think it would be cool if it was like Charles Xavier.
That'd be
fucking crazy. Like if it was
that would be Luke Skywalker level.
James McAvoy or like or Patrick Stewart.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, it would be crazy. Like they come out in like a wheelchair. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I feel like it would be McAvoy. It wouldn't be.
The other day I was watching. I don't know. Patrick Stewart said he didn't want to do it anymore, and plus he's kind of old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the other day I was watching it with our other brother Dylan.
My other brother.
I said Al, but it sounded like and we're watching it, and then the end credits came up for episode 8, in which it shows Hayward, the guy who runs the sword division, which is like kind of the new Shield.
Yeah.
And he's like talking to this person, and Dylan's like, oh, they walk into a tent, and they start talking, and Dylan was like, Mr. Richards, Mr. Reed. He's in like Mr. Richard. And it kind of got me like real hyped. I was like, oh, imagine that fucking happened. I was like, and he just because he said that, and I was like, oh my god, like fuck, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I felt like it was gonna happen. It didn't happen.
No.
They just revealed that Vision is now being reanimated to like this white version of Vision, which is I don't know, but it's I don't know. I like the whole like theories behind the show. I like the intrigue, and I think that's also a good thing as to why it's released week by week, because it's like you get like this really cool intrigue, but it's just I want to fucking know. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I watched so many theories on
what should be someone that you couldn't guess? But don't try and guess it now. But
no, like I would have thought that like at the beginning I would never have thought that Charles Xavier would have been in the show.
Yeah.
Like if that's to happen, I'd never have guessed that at the beginning. Or Magneto, because Magneto is technically Wanda's father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even though in this universe they haven't said that. Actually, they said it's these other people, and they showed it in the other episodes too. But yeah, it's like I don't know. Part of me actually thinks it's also Rocket Raccoon. I don't know, because he can build shit, and I don't know.
He can build shit.
Well, he's an aerospace.
Cool.
He's an engineer.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
That'd
he can
be cool.
build things. Like there's so many possibilities it could be. But if that's where like they also kind of gave it like not like a fake cop out before, like because when they went to meet the engineer person, it turned out just the person just gave them like this vehicle.
Yeah.
I was like, was that it? There's nobody.
No, yeah. It
Remember
won't be
that?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
It won't be that.
I don't think it's that. It's someone else.
No.
Yeah, for sure. People think it might be Al Pacino
Why?
because he was a few years ago said that he would love to be in like
Marvel.
a Marvel movie, and I think he's going to play this character called Mephisto,
Oh, right.
which is like the MCU version of the devil
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I
That'd
don't
be
think that's
cool.
going to happen. I think the actual real baddie is the sword people to a degree. From perspective, I reckon that they're bad. And Agatha. I don't think it's gonna be, and probably this White Vision as well.